Hey everyone, so welcome back to my channel today, and we are going to be doing a brand new Sims 4 video. And so today I needed something to relax to and zen and vibe with, because if you don't follow me on Twitter or my Instagram or my vlog channel, you would have not known that I recently moved to my brand new apartment a week and a half ago. So I've been moving slowly but surely all my stuff, like my bedroom, my bathroom, slowly but surely in my office as well, to my new place, and it's been very stressful and chaotic that I just had no time to really sit down and record, nor like post anything, nor stream. So I've been kind of overwhelmed and stressed out a lot that I just didn't have the motivation to post, if that makes any sense. I've been recording, but I just haven't been editing or posting anything. So apologize for that. Videos will resume, streams will resume, and we'll get back to our normal schedule of chaotic stuff every single day on Twitch and on YouTube, and vlogs will be consistent again, and it's going to be wonderful. But let's go ahead and hop into the speed build. So to be honest with you all, I've never really actually had like the interest or the appeal to build a spot in The Sims 4 or just in general, because I don't have my Sims ever leave their house. They're either going to work, doing work at home, having love affairs, drama, chaos, kids cleaning their house, or like seeing the sunlight every once in a while. They never really go outside of their house, like 5 feet away from their house. If they're gonna go to, you know, the fishing pond to go collect some fish, go to the secret worlds in The Sims 4, such like that, but they never really go to any community lights like a restaurant, a spa, the library. And I kind of want to change that now. Since I'm changing the way I live my life now in the real world, why not have it reflect in The Sims and have my Sims, like, you know, be out and about, do some stuff, and like have some joy in their life? Because I have this tendency of never leaving my home. I don't really interact with anybody IRL besides my internet friends, who I consider my IRL friends, like on Discord and stuff. Like, I don't really, you know, talk to people, if you know what I mean. So my interaction is through the computer, the internet, and that's basically it. So hey, a spa in Newcrest seems very fitting. And if you didn't see my spa/salon build I did in The Sims 2 a couple weeks ago, I will link it down below in the description, because honestly, The Sims 2 is my jam, and a lot of y'all, or I guess like one of y'all actually suggested for me to build one in The Sims 4, and I was like, it's coming right up, don't worry, I've got you. So I'm building a base game and spa day only spa. I don't know, but if you didn't know, a couple weeks ago we had a refresh of The Sims 4 Spa Day, and they added in like nails and like new massage tables and massage chairs and like new interactions with like the yoga mats and the yoga bar thing, whatever you want to call it, yoga mats and meditation. Those two things. We had a lot of new interactions. We had an aspiration with like 3 different ones in there, and then we had the high maintenance trait for create a sim. And it was like so cool, because I kind of want to make a more high maintenance sim than Nancy, Judith Ward, and Bella Goth combined, because I personally believe those 3 sims in general in The Sims 4 are very high maintenance without that trait, because Judith Ward lives in Delso Valley in that high-rise mansion, living alone with all her money. And then you have Nancy Landgraf, who's a basic criminal, married to Jeffrey Landgraf in Oasis Springs. And then we have Bella Goth, the OG, the red dress queen that we all know and love. She lives in Willow Creek with Mortimer Goth. They've always been this like same OG family, like the Landgraf family. They've been around since The Sims 1 days, so they've never really like actually have you know, that sense of je ne sais quoi to them that I find appealing to play with them more. Like, I'll love them from a distance and like interact with them from a distance and like maybe up close, maybe remodel their house or change their clothes. But I think it's time for a new sim in town to be more high maintenance and more rich than them. I mean, who can be more rich than the Landgraf family? They literally own everything. It's kind of insane, because when you have your power shut off, it says like, I think the Landgraf Industries or whatever it's called, that shut off your power or your water or the whole thing. It's just like a given. The Landgrabs own The Sims. Maxis is Landgrab. Landgrab is Sims. What if secretly Will Wright was a Landgrab? That'd be wild, right? I don't know. Anyway, nevertheless, I was building this spa and I was looking at all the new objects in this game, and I'm like, wow, there's actually a lot of good things. Like, you can put facial masks on your Sims, like your toddlers and your children can get fingernail polish or toenail polish, and I think that's just so adorable. I still don't know how it works with toddlers within the game to get fingernail polish. I really haven't tested that out yet, but I know children can go to the spa and get their nails and toes done and stuff like that, pamper themselves. but I think only toddlers can get the fingernail polish and toenail polish within Create a Sim, because who puts fingernail polish on a toddler with, well, IRL you can do that, but in Sims I don't think it would work because it would squirm and their body is too little tiny for a chair for them to sit in. So it just makes no sense. But at least we can put fingernail polish and toenail polish on our toddlers, making it more inclusive for all age stages to kind of have that little funness with the spa day. And I kind of want to do some videos where if blank got an update, this is what I would think it would be. Like if Parenthood got an update, or if Get to Work had an update, or if like Outdoor Retreat or Dine Out. Like Dine Out, I think is the video that I'm going to definitely do next at some point. With like if Dinah had an update, this is what I think it should include, like all these different things that personally we should have. And I might just do a PowerPoint slide, because bringing back the OG days of going to school, doing a presentation and all, and having your slides prepared and talking about what you think should be in there and such like that, because I'm going back to school next month and like I got to prepare for that stuff right now. And I've been out of practice for like a couple of years of doing a presentation slide. So I'm like, time to start now. But with the Sims, it just makes perfect sense. And, we'll see how it goes. But if you have any comments or like any ideas on what next pack should be updated, let me know in the comments below. What do you think should be included in those like refresh packs? Because personally, the more ideas we have for the Sims team to look at, the better, I always say. And to be honest, with the spa, I called it Hillside Spa Center because I'm putting it in the heart of Newcrest, but I think I might maneuver it into Willow Creek maybe, just because, I don't know, I might put it somewhere, possibly, because if I don't do the museum, the spa can go there, but then the lot itself is 40 by 30, and I don't want to expand the spa, so I might just leave it in Newcrest and put on that 30 by 30 lot in that one little area and call it Hillside Spa Center. And it's locally owned, even though you can't really technically own a spa in The Sims 4, I consider most of the community lots that I build in my save file are locally owned by Sims that I've made. And I'll make like a whole save file, which I'm doing right now, or like a whole like Google Doc link or a page on my website to kind of show you all the things that are happening within the save file and who owns what, or like quote unquote owns what building, and like what is in their name and where they live, what their job is, like stuff like that. I want to be very detailed when it comes to the save for each part that I do. Because if you don't know, I have a save file that I'm working on. I'm releasing part 1, I'm hoping by the end of like this year. Hopefully I can get it done like earlier before like the end of this year, because I've been talking about like the end of the year for a few years now. And I have Willow Creek, Oasis Springs, and Newcrest that I'm going to release for part 1. I'm dreading to doing the park in Willow Creek, because that is a huge lot and I do not like huge lots whatsoever. So we'll see how that works. You never really know. And when that time comes, you will see. Maybe in a stream, maybe in a video, you never really know. But I decided that since this is a locally owned spa and it's very small and compact, it's on a 30 by 20 lot, but I will upload it on a 30 by 20, but move it to a 30 by 30 just because, sake of space and stuff. But since it is locally owned, I thought it'd be perfect to add in a few extra like expensive furniture, like a high-end, spa massage table or a nice manicure pedicure like chair, just because I think maybe once in a while a high-class status A-list celebrity, maybe Penny Pizzazz, maybe Judith Ward, who knows, could appear at the spa, gain some traction, get their nails done, get their feet done, get a nice back shiatsu massage. You never really know what they'll get, but I always thought if an A-list celebrity or a person who's very, very rich in The Sims wants to come here, they have a nice quality place to relax. And it just seemed very fitting. I was going to add in a sauna, but I realized that this place is very small and I wasn't really thinking of what I really wanted to do with this entire build. Like I just kind of opened up my game and was like, boom, 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 let's go here. And that's what I did. I placed down items that I thought looked pretty good and it made sense. And I'm a little out of practice with building since I have not built a literal thing in The Sims 4 in a while. Plus, I've never really built a spa in The Sims 4, never nor attempted to try one. So it's my very first spa build. I hope you like it. You know, give me some tips and tricks if you have any, because I think I might make something way better than this, because this one's like kind of funky shaped. Like the bathroom was the most difficult to do because it was smack dab in the center of the build. And I was like, oh, how are people gonna go to the bathroom? But they need their privacy. How are people gonna take a shower? It's like, you know, all these different things that were coming into my head. I'm like, okay, bathroom, shower, you know, toilet, sink, like where am I gonna put all this stuff? But nevertheless, as always, let's go ahead and hop into the real-time tour. So with this build being modern and a spa, it's a very chaotic, messy build for my very first time doing anything like this. So personally, I hope you all do like it, but I had so much fun building this just because it was different, modern, and a spa, combining with the spa day refresh update, the base game swatches, and the pawn tool that we got in a base game update for cottage living. It just made perfect sense to combine all those things into one build. Now, the interior is definitely very interesting because I didn't know what the floor plan was going to be like, but I did know where I wanted to place like the bathroom and also the entrance area, of course, in the front of the build. So we have the entrance area here where your Sims can come sit, probably get a facial mask, listen to some relaxation music, and just vibe while they're waiting for somebody to come out of the bathroom or the little changing area. And speaking of the changing area, I did this intentionally because you have four black lockers and you have a blue one smack dab in the center, because I thought, why not have something more special, because you might have an A-list celebrity or a very rich sim like the Landgrabs or the Goss family, or maybe Judith Ward, who really knows. But they could probably use this locker, or just, you know, first come, first serve type of locker. Whoever comes in here first grabs it and goes, and they have their special locker for the day. But we have 5 lockers here, and then we have a nice little candle stand over here with some clutter items, and I think there's like lotion stuff at the bottom of this little end table that I placed in the changing room, and especially some mirrors to look at yourself before you walk out the door looking raggedy, or before you look raggedy to the outside. Now, the bathroom was the most difficult to do because it was smack dab in the center, and I was trying to figure out where I wanted to place the toilets, the shower, the sink, the whole shebang, because a spa, when you really think about it, has all these like knick-knack, paddywhacks, give a dog a bone type of things. But I was thinking to myself, we don't really need all this stuff to have a functioning spa. Essentially, we only technically need one toilet, one shower, one sink, but since it is locally owned and there's technically like 2 and 2 of the same objects, it just seemed fitting to put 2 showers, 2 toilets, and then 2 sinks, and keeping the toilet in their private quarters so your Sims don't get embarrassed and like fall out and die from being mortified. But then I thought to myself, you know, the showers are fine to where they are because they have privacy. They're good to go. No Sim should scream bloody murder of like, I've been seen naked, oh my gosh. But they should be fine. And then we have the 2 spa day sinks, which I have to say, I like these sinks a lot. Like they look really, really cool. I do hope that we get more sinks like this in the future at some point. Also, I would love more soap in the base game. I don't know why, I just would love some soap. Some different types of soap. But then over here is like the main event. We have the massage tables, and then we have the manicure and pedicure chairs over here. But for this area, like I said, with the blue locker over here, we also have like a solid black massage table. So if you have a rich sim, celebrity sim, special treatment, a little bit more expensive. It's only like 1,000 simoleons for this table, and then these are like 875. So not really like more and less, but it's like a little bit higher. And I think this has like better quality stuff in it too. Yeah, you get stress relief 9, discomfort relief 9, and then wellness skill. But then this one right here has also 9 and 9. That one also has 9 and 9 too. So there's really no difference. It just looks a little bit better, more wider, and I guess more luxurious looking to me. So you have these things right here for yourself. And honestly, I was going to add in another like feet and chair table. That was going to be like this one right here. I was going to add in this one right here because I thought it looked really, really cool. But now that I'm thinking about it, it does look fine the way it is. And if I do switch it out and just have this right here, it looks empty. So if you eventually want to switch these 2 chairs out with a more luxurious one, you can. But I thought locally owned, not enough money, can't really afford a lot of stuff, get the cheap ones for now, and as more money comes in, you can upgrade your stuff over time. So it just seems fitting that way to add those 2 chairs in there. And then for the backyard is where like the true magic happens, the whole zen relaxation vibe of the spa. And we have a lot of yoga mats in the assortment of colors, and these actually came with the Spa Day Refresh update where they gave us new swatches for the yoga mats. Then I also added in some meditation stools as well, only 3 of them. I did add them in the front, but I took them out because it just didn't seem right for the front of the build. But if you want to re-add them, you can, but I just only put them in the back just because privacy, plus it looks a little bit more exciting for where the yoga mats are at. So it's a win-win scenario both ways, and I was gonna add some extra like plants over here, but I don't know, it just seems fine and like kind of open this way. But either way, as always, I hope you all enjoyed it. Let me know down in the comments below as always on what build I should do next and why, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye!